Chocolate Daddy.
Blue Label Johnny in the building. You know what it is. On air, don't care. One half of the Rock Boys in the building. We may have a third pulling up shortly. Y'all know what it is. How's the week been?
Week's been pretty cool, man. It's been pretty cool. My little new booty, man. She been hitting your boy up, man. She's
feeling chocolate daddy.
She feeling chocolate daddy, man.
All right.
Little youngster too, man. I'm pulling them young ones.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been there. Like I don't have it in me no more, but you know what I'm saying? Like I've been there. It's a good time until they start going crazy and shit, and then it's like, and then you're like, I don't care if you go crazy, and then that drives them even crazier that you don't get mad. That's one thing about young girls, boy. When they'll be like doing a bunch of shit to get your attention and get you mad, and I'm like,
I'm not amused.
Yeah, I'm not amused or mad. I mean, so I'm not sure why you're doing this. If you was expecting to get a rise out of me, you failed. Like,
trust me, I got an exit plan. always got an exit plan.
Exactly, you always got to have an exit plan.
You always got to have an exit plan.
Unless you just like, love duck, in love, you know what I'm saying? Like full blown, like you got to have an exit plan. I mean, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, unless it is that, you gonna have an exit plan. But that's good. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Like you having a good week. I've had a pretty good week. I got one more week till I go to Born and Raised with Cabron. I'm excited about that little country festival up there in Oklahoma. I don't like to visit your home state, but like if I have to, at least it could be for a concert. You know what I'm saying? I expect everyone outside that's not from Oklahoma to be miserable. Everybody that is from Oklahoma to be miserable, and hopefully there's a lot of people visiting from out of state. That's my hope for that concert. Is there a lot of visitors to Oklahoma and not a lot of residents.
Shout out to Oklahoma, man. Ain't nothing wrong with Oklahoma.
There's a lot of it's the armpit of the fucking world. It's a reason why motherfuckers are so miserable.
Hey.
It's a reason.
I ain't trying to live in that motherfucker, but ain't
exactly. Your Honor, I give you Exhibit A.
Hey man.
And what was the one funny thing Diamond said? He said, all pretty girls from Oklahoma moved to Dallas.
And that was real. That was the realest shit.
All the pretty girls from Oklahoma. Yo, that's
either Dallas or L.A. They moved from either Dallas or L.A. That's for real.
That's a fact. Boy, he was eating that day, goddammit.
Yeah, he was.
But other than that, I mean, I've been having another, pretty good week myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, the ladies still love Blue Label Johnny, so I mean, like, that's good to know. You know what I'm saying? So like, the old fuckers is doing all right.
Yeah, we doing all right.
I don't care. Old fuckers are doing all right.
Get you some life experience. When you make it to this age, you should be thankful, man. You if you're still able to grace the young cheeks of the world, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that's the difference between now and like 15 years ago is like I didn't realize like I was like making mistakes like if I was dating a younger woman. Now I know where it's gonna go. I already expect all the pitfalls, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's fine. Like maybe it'll happen later than sooner. Or it might happen sooner than later, but either way, I'm aware of the situation. I know where it's going. I'm not gonna be disappointed, and I can just go ghost whenever I feel like. You know what I'm saying?
You know the key to dating young women?
What's that?
Find out the level in which she likes her dad.
Wait, say that one again?
Find out the level in which she likes her dad. If she loves her dad, she likes older men. Especially if her dad's not here anymore.
That's not always true, though. That's not always true.
If she hates her dad, she likes black guys. I'm just saying.
He's eating. Let him cook.
Hey. Obviously, you hate your dad. I'm just.
I do not hate my dad.
So she doesn't like black men. That's what I hear. Okay.
These are jokes, baby. These are jokes.
It's just jokes. We're just making jokes.
These are jokes.
I can't help it.
Calm down. Calm down.
I'm black and white. I didn't mean it like that.
She did.
She did.
She did.
All right.
You heard it from the pool
Let me
table.
ask you. Let me ask you a question though. Let me ask you a question. Do you like Jamals or Daquans?
I would have no idea either one of them.
You know what Jamals are? Light-skinned black dudes. Do you like Jamals or Daquans? Which one is it?
I like someone with a heart.
White. She said white.
Jamals.
No, she didn't even say. She said white. She said.
Daquans ain't got no hearts. I'm trying to tell you right now. Them some heartless ass Negroes, bro. Hey, don't fuck with On Air, Don't Care. We will roast you. All right.
But I just feel like I need to make a PSA, if you will. I need to take this moment to like speak to the world, speak to the larger grant. Like perhaps maybe in 2024, the life of a DJ may have gone the wayside. Perhaps people don't know how to interact with a DJ in 2024. So I would just like to, make a public service announcement and say that if you're at an establishment that has such an individual, that is a disc jockey, if anyone is not aware of what a DJ stands for, if you want to request music, you should tip the individual as you make the request. If
Right.
you're not willing to do that, I would like you to ask yourself, why do you think the DJ should play your music? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
And here's a second follow-up question. If the DJ wasn't there and there was only a jukebox there, how would one operate the jukebox? I would query to the
Yeah,
to
I
the
would like
audience.
to know.
I'm just asking in general, what would you do if there was only a jukebox and you wanted to hear a song? What would you do with the jukebox?
I would pay to
Oh, so
hear
you would
what
have
I
to
wanted.
put money in the jukebox to listen to a song. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
So I don't really understand how it's such a foreign concept for people when they walk into an establishment with a DJ and the DJ doesn't want to play what they want to play and they haven't given any kind of exchange of financial, funds. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny to like. It's just weird to me that if the people understand to pay a jukebox to play some music, but not a DJ. It's a very curious. It's a curious situation. I gotta do some studies into the psyche and why that is.
And I gotta say this, like we here at On Air Don't Care, we listen to a variety of music.
Right.
But
I mean, as a DJ, I have to listen to quite a variety of types of music, and I play quite a variety of.
But when your bitch comes and asks us to play Akon,
the darkest motherfucker on the planet.
you know what I'm saying? We gonna play Akon. And if you get mad and don't want to hear that boogie woogie music, hey, I don't know what to tell you, sir. The bitch you came with wants to hear that boogie woogie music.
But
Woogie boogie.
I got one question.
what is that, sir?
When you're in an establishment and you're getting paid as a DJ,
I told you that was him.
Oh, this is a great question, sir. Go
Let's
ahead.
go. Let's go.
isn't tipping optional? Which I do. I always tip the DJ. I always do.
No, continue your question, though.
Okay.
Finish your question.
I understand your frustration.
Finish your question.
My question is, does the person really have to tip you if you're getting paid to be a DJ in an establishment?
Yes, because let me explain to you why. Is the establishment is paying the individual to DJ. So there is no financial requirement to play music. So that means if the customer would like to hear something other than the DJ is playing, that's why you tip them. They're getting paid to play music. So if you want to hear something different than what the DJ is playing, that responsibility is on you. It's a financial responsibility. And I am a 47-year-old man, and this is how it's been with DJs since I was 18 years old going to nightclubs. So I don't understand how it's new information for people to why a DJ, why the DJ would want to play what you want to hear if they don't know you. Maybe the music you like sucks. So why the fuck would the DJ play something you want to hear if you're not tipping to hear it? Just like a jukebox. You'd have to pay to listen to the song you want to listen to. The DJ's not any different.
Okay, what if the songs that you're playing sucks?
Then that's why you would tip the DJ to hear
To change
something
the music.
different.
All right.
The DJ's getting paid to play whatever he wants to play. Do you not understand that part?
No, you getting paid to play.
No, the DJ. I've been a DJ for 30 years, my boy. The DJ. I know my job. I know my job. The DJ gets paid to what he wants to play.
I got you, but what if the person that's paying you is telling you to play whatever?
Yeah, and when has he done that? When is the individual of this establishment told me to play anything other than what I want to hear? Hasn't happened, sir.
No, but
Sir, hasn't happened.
I don't know.
Sir, I'm telling you, honestly, it hasn't happened.
Okay, whatever, but I'm sure you've been employed by somebody else to be.
And if that person told me to play something else, guess what I'd do? I'd play it. But until such time, I'm under my own discretion to play whatever I want to. But as a nice DJ, look, there are some, I'm trying to tell you, there are some DJs that won't even take tips to change their music. I'm not such a DJ. Any customer could come and tip me and I will play whatever song they wanted to hear.
These are just questions because, like I said, I always tip the DJ. Always do.
Yeah,
Anyway.
guess what? I'm familiar with you, and your girlfriend or whoever you were with that night requested songs, and you didn't tip or she didn't tip. So I don't believe that's always true, sir.
This is the first time I've ever seen you.
Okay, sir.
That's why you came over. Oh, you know what? Thank you for thanks for coming to
thanks
Flips
again.
today, sir.
Thanks for coming.
We appreciate your first visit to Flips.
No,
We appreciate you.
It's not my first visit.
Oh, the first time you've seen me though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, first time-
Bet.
yeah.
Bet. That's true.
Yeah.
Got you.
I was just trying to bust your balls, bro.
Yeah, that's true, man. No, you busted my balls. You got me, cuz. You got me.
See us this Saturday. We got a whole playlist called N-word music just for you. Just for you, sir.
You know what? I'll be here and I'll invite my friends. How's that?
All right.
Hey, now that's what I'm talking about. Stand on business. 10
Stand
toes
on
down.
business.
He ain't been back.
Another one. He don't remember that. Like I said,
but here's the thing. Funny enough, who I was talking about, and then said he'd never seen
I
us
told you
before.
that was him. I told
Yeah,
you
you
that
was
was
right.
him.
I thought we was talking about the dude in front of him. I was
No,
like,
no,
that
no.
ain't him. No,
No,
that's
no,
not
no.
bad.
No.
But no, that whole thing was just for that individual. I'm sorry I had to put everybody through that, but like, goddamn, man, like.
See, we here at On Air Don't Care. We are good at throwing subliminals right in your motherfucking face.
And getting a rise out of it.
And getting a rise out of it.
I hate to admit that I'm a petty individual, but I am. I am a very, very petty individual. I hate to admit that,
Oh, I'm petty.
but I am man enough to admit that I am a petty individual. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like I know my faults. Unfortunately, I like to relish in some of them, and being petty is one of them. I like to relish in it. Like he's busting my balls, nigga. I busted your balls. The fact that you had to come over here and say something in the middle of our podcast. But anyway, that's on me. Back to our regular schedule.
Back to our regular scheduled program. Hey man, listen. I got a problem with the roast beefs of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like the over 50, over 60. You know.
We just slandering the geriatric.
We slandering
demographic?
geriatric, man. I mean,
And we're not even far from there. How you gonna slander the female geriatrics?
man, listen. Number one,
You closer than me.
No, I'm not that close, sir.
You are closer than me. Though,
I'm closer than you, yes. But we got a long way to go.
And
we
all
got
the
a long
elder
way to
people
go.
just left. So right now, you closer to everybody in this room right
But listen. Listen. Now, there was a time when Vivica A. Fox was fine as fuck.
now. This is great.
She was fine as hell. You know what I'm saying? Now, she's talking about she ready to settle down. She looking for a husband. Ma'am, there are not enough pictures of you for me to look at to withstand what you look like right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say that. And then now you got your girl Lisa Ray coming out talking about I'm 57 years old and if a man can't pay all my bills, I ain't trying to be with him. Like what? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Yo, speaking of the devil, like there was I think, are you talking about the picture of hers that she just posted that got her all in going viral right now? Like the split of her old self and the new and her like, current day. Yo, your boy commented on, I think it was No Jumpers or somebody's. I currently like at 2,000 likes, but I was like, black finally cracked.
Yeah.
And I've been talking about like people been laughing, coming for me in the comments, like wow, boy, that shit.
Hey,
I hurt some feelings.
it is
made
what
a lot
it
of
is.
people laugh.
Like, that's real. It's real though.
Oh man,
Black finally, she cracked it.
She got to be doing something though, because like it's got to be something she doing. Because dude, it's a lot of black women her age and older fucking holding like a motherfucker.
Oh, it's some badass older black women out here, man. I'm telling you.
That's my point. Is what I'm saying. So like, she dropped the ball like
she
hard, like from like 100 feet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, Lisa Ray close to dropping the ball too. She don't look. This ain't Players Club, baby.
oh yeah, but this is what you was
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The
This
Lisa
ain't-
Ray shit.
Yeah, it ain't Players Club. Like, you ain't Diamond no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't imagine you trying to get on stage and do a little strip tease with your roast beef hanging everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
I mean,
Talking about I need a man to pay all my bills.
yeah, that's like, come on, man. Like, number one, the economy ain't even that great.
It's not that great.
So first off, like the whole finances thing when it comes to relationships is just weird to me, because like, to me, the main component of a relationship is, are you compatible with somebody? And I understand finances is part of that, but finances change up and down. You know what I'm saying? So like, shouldn't be the main component is you find someone who you like. You know what I'm saying? That,
Right.
Like, to me, 47 years old, that is to me the hardest part of, like, I could find women I can have sex with. I could find women with money, like, but I can't find a woman with all these things that I want and likes me that I like. That's what I can't, you know what I'm saying? So like, what are we limited in? How are you gonna just limit who the guys are just because this motherfucker can't pay all your fucking bills? Like, what the fuck is you doing that you even need a motherfucker to do all that shit? Like,
Exactly.
goddamn.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Like, I'm not. Look, my relationships are set up like this. You live in your own house. I live in mine. I'll come over sometimes. You can come over sometimes. But it's time for you to go. You got to get out of here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not paying nobody. I ain't paying nobody bills, man.
Ultimately, I'm not. I mean, I'm looking for the whole kit caboodle, but I'm not settling for anything less. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, let me see how much you make a year. Nope, you can't. You can't ride this train. Like, nah. Like, there's so many more other things that I need to worry about your personality, your character, all your moral beliefs. Like, there's all this shit I need to know before I know how much money you make a year. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it just seems like you ain't. When you make standards like that, to me it seems like you're not worried about like finding love or having a good relationship. I mean, like, shit, how many of these rich motherfuckers get divorced after 2-3 like, so obviously finances has no bearing into this, how successful a marriage is. You know what I'm saying? So like, starting your fucking relationship based on whether or not they can afford to pay all your bills ain't gonna have no bearing if y'all make it across the fucking aisle.
Yeah. To be honest with you, man, marriages
Hey, right now, cuz.
is for like struggling people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got no, I'm just being honest. Like, if you got millions, why do you want to get married? Like, why do you want to get married and get all your money taken away?
Maybe you in love. That's my whole point.
Yeah, like, see me when I'm struggling. That's when, you know what I'm saying? I'm struggling right now. Marry me right now. You understand what I'm saying? Because when I get millions, we ain't talking about marriages. We not doing that. You know what I'm saying? We are
All
not
right,
doing
Corey
that.
Holcomb.
I'm just being,
I got a hot $60 for you, though.
he got $200. Man, Corey's stupid, man. He be talking about every city he go to, he go on MLK Boulevard.
Yo, see, like, for every
And get
Lisa
the
Ray,
women that need
then
them.
you have the opposite, which is a Corey Holcomb, who's on the he's on the far side.
Far opposite side.
like she's Donald Trump and he's Kamala Harris. Like, they polar opposites. He
Nah.
ain't trying to get married, no relationships. Nah, transactional, baby.
Nah, but I'm being honest though. Like, see me while I'm struggling. Let's build it up together. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but like,
Because if I already got it, I just don't see
like
myself.
ideally, I would like to find the girl like me. Like some people want a girl be at home, cook and clean, taking the kid. I don't need that. I don't want that. Don't need that. I want a bitch who's similarly like motivated to me, same interests, movies, like podcast production. You know what I'm saying? Like that motherfucker's like right here doing the same type of shit.
Right.
Like, that's what I'm looking for. But if it's not that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how, like, is it gonna go the long run? Is it going, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't imagine that wedding and shits is all in the keys if, like, you don't like to do the same shit I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm gonna be gone and whatever. I'm doing this shit. Like, the better we get, the more success we got, the more time we gonna be gone. And I'd rather have somebody who's right alongside me, not just one chilling at the homestead. That's just me though.
Right. That's hey, I got you on that. That's how I feel about it. But so what's these movies you've been checking out lately, man?
Man, there's been like you see Borderlands though, right?
I've seen Borderlands.
Let me ask what you think about Borderlands.
It was all right. I didn't really like the storyline that much.
No, it was
kind of dry.
Like, I was really like, it wasn't even like a bad movie per se.
It wasn't bad.
But like, number one, at the end of the movie, I realized it was directed by Eli Roth, which then made it seem way worse because he's a favorite director of mine, and like, there was like no care in it. Like I mean, Kevin Hart did what Kevin Hart is supposed to do. Like, if you wanted to see Kevin Hart in this movie, Kevin Hart did what Kevin Hart is supposed to do. But like the story, the action, the special effect, all of that shit was like booty cheeks, man.
Yeah, it was
like,
straight butt.
It was booty cheeks. Like the action was horrible. Like,
And I don't appreciate that Jamie Lee Curtis tried to have her titties out in the beginning. Like, why you got your old ass titties out?
that's not Jamie Lee Curtis.
Who is that?
You talking about the main chick or the bitch in the bordello?
No, the older chick. That's Jamie Lee Curtis.
That's Kate Blanchett, I think.
No, bro. No.
Wait, in the very beginning?
No, not in the very beginning.
Maybe
when they meet up with Jamie Lee Curtis, she had this outfit.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh, yeah.
And you can see her titties, bro. And I was
I'm not
like,
mad at
why
it. I'm
do
not
you
mad
have
at
your... They
I'm
looked
not
all
mad at
right.
Jamie Lee Curtis
I ain't
titties.
gonna lie. They looked all right.
I'm
But
not-
I mean, why do you have them out, though? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That was a director's note. Same one I would have made.
Yeah, director's note.
But, like, it was just, I mean... there are so many movies on Netflix that have better action, better like special effect. Like I'm like that is just sad. To me, it was just sad. Like Eli Roth, you definitely dropped the ball. But what I really want to talk about, what's really buzzing in Black Twitter in the internet right now is Deliverance. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I've heard a lot about it, but I haven't.
Y'all know the movie I'm talking about? Have y'all seen it? Oh, okay. I'm a big fan of horror movies. You know what I'm saying? Like I love horror movies.
Okay.
I'm not particularly scared of them. My mom's an immigrant in this country. She was fascinated by horror movies when I was little, and she used to make me watch them. Like when I was like mad little, so like too little to be watching horror movies. So by the time like I'm, like horror movies don't hold any fear for me, but I do like watching them. And so this is Lee Daniels directed this, and it's it's not very scary to me, but the performance, Glenn Close is in it, like Omar Epps is in it, fucking Monique is in it, like it's a bunch of people.
Everybody in it.
Everybody in it. There's a bunch of people and the kids that are in it. There's some great performances, but like, and for the most part, I mean, like I've seen worse horror movies. I've also seen better horror movies, but like, ain't nothing special, ain't nothing really, like actually, to me, the worst parts of the movie were the horror scenes, and it's not even they were that bad. It's just like the way Lee Daniels shot it. It was just like very striking. The horror scenes just seemed like it was shot by somebody else.
Was it Tubi-ish? Was it kind of Tubi?
No, I mean like the special effects were all right. It's just like. It's like the majority of the movie is shot like a like a standard, like a Lee Daniels drama, which the performances are good, the storyline's good, but it's like
when it cuts to the horror scene,
it's like they dive so much into this like the personal like things in their lives, which there's a lot of this like there's a lot of room for drama, like normal Lee Daniels film, but then there's just like Okay, but here's this horror thing that's going on too, and it's like I feel like y'all should have pulled back, like hinted at the personal shit and like ran more with the horror, so it was a little off. But anyway, the main thing I want to talk about is the outrage that is going on. Like there are people trying to get it off of Netflix because they say it's like too demonic and like it ain't even scary. So how the fuck is it like? How is it too demonic? Like, I mean, like the horror scenes are literally the worst parts of the fucking movie because, like, I mean, you're asking kids to fucking, you know, be scared. Like that could either go really well or go really bad. And some of them, like,
Right.
some of the scenes, not these kids shining. I mean, like they give great acting performances, but that horror shit is like it's very hard to do. You know what I'm saying? And Lee
Right.
Daniels ain't a horror director, so it's not like he knows how to give direction for, you know, to like be scared. It ain't nothing he's generally fucking doing.
Right.
But to me, it's just like this outrage is so like redundant. Like I'm an atheist, so I'm not even gonna attack why I think it's dumb because people believe in ghosts and spirits. I'm not even gonna say that. Like that's easy territory for an atheist to attack. My thing is like you believe in an all-powerful, all-knowing God, but you think he just letting spirits and demons just run around, motherfuckers up, and like, oh, it's just your responsibility to handle? Like, God, motherfucker, that would be like if you came to my house and like I had a bunch of dogs and I just let the motherfuckers like bite you and attack you and shit and I don't do nothing about it. Like, no. I'm responsible for these animals and monsters that I have, or in which the world is God's house. And if he's just letting demons and shit fucking run around, like that's all him. Like we're not equipped to fucking fight demons and fucking and ghosts and shit. So how could that be our fault when they're like fucking with us? Like, cause just like you just had to think about it. Cause like take any horror movie you want, and there's demons and possessions. Say it's real. So God's just watching this demon possess you? Like that's the implication for this being real, is that when you get possessed by a demon, God's just no. Oh, Timmy's getting possessed. Let's see what they do about Timmy getting possessed. Motherfucker, if God's just watching you get possessed by a demon that's, you know, you can't do anything about, God's a fucking asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way around that. Like, if he's in control of it, like, I mean, if he's not in control of everything, okay, cool. Then, like, you know, God can't do shit about it. But if he is in control of everything and he's letting a motherfucking demon possess you, like, bitch. Fuck you. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that to me is just like, now I love possession. I love horror movies. Like, that to me is great. But I also don't believe, you know, I don't believe any of that shit is real. So I don't have to, like, have any moral implications in the real world on, like, how I operate with spirits and demons and shit.
I'm not really a horror film person. Like, I'll watch them. But I'll tell you the realest horror film to me was Nightmare on Elm Street. You know that part where old girl ran out in the alley and Freddy's arms was all extended out?
Before I was an adult watching those movies, like
Yeah.
now I can watch them and just fucking laugh or whatever. But that, like, as a kid, like, most horror movies didn't scare, like Jason and all that shit. It didn't really fucking scare me.
Yeah, I remember
But Freddy gets it. Like, when
Yeah.
a kid, Freddy gets you in your head, boy.
I remember I seen that scene and my mom was like, at night, talk about take out the trash. I was like, shit. And then she was like, if you don't take out that trash, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I was like, you just gonna have to whoop my ass. I'm not going out there. I'm not going outside
Boy, the Freddy
right now.
movies were great at, like, you know, picking, like, shit that, you know, you would be scared of. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, then you, 9-year-old kid, nah.
Yeah. Like, nah, we ain't walking that way. Like, it looked too much.
We about to sprint.
Yeah, we gotta sprint. We gotta sprint.
And yell the whole time.
For real. Like walking home at night, you know what I'm saying? You just take off running out of nowhere. So nobody will touch you. Like,
Running to turn the lights, all the lights on.
yeah. Run in the room, turn the lights on.
Woo, yeah. You think I was going to be that fast with the lights, did you?
Or like
Freddy.
or jumping up in your bed, getting under the covers like something under the bed or something. Man, I'm telling you, all that, man. Like,
Man, look, I am so. I mean, I was trying to make this happen. It didn't make it. But I was telling you about it. About the Weatherford like haunted house shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I am so like adamant that I don't believe in this shit. I'm ready to put my money where my mouth is. Go to one of these haunted like record it. Like I have zero fear of the supernatural. Zero.
Oh, well,
fear
haunted
of
house
ghosts.
though, they can't touch you. So it's like, I ain't never been to one door where I was like, oh shit.
No, but that's
Like-
but these places all make these like
I like
they'll
the creativeness
scratch you and
about
they'll
it, yeah.
scratch you and they'll push you and
Yeah.
No, I don't believe none of that. I don't believe have zero thoughts or beliefs that any of that happened. Like people are like, man, I'm ready for you to get scared. Like, and I don't like. I'll go anywhere. I'll go to the most hauntedest place in the world. Gladly go with and have no like. Yeah, I'm scared of the dark, but like. Not like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think ghosts are gonna fucking come get me and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Speaking of films, though, man, I've been watching. I'm big on documentaries. I was watching.
Oh, you were talking about this, yeah.
Yeah, the Steve McNair documentary about his murder. Man, that shit is like, listen,
Which I didn't even know about. What year did this happen?
like 2009.
Oh, damn.
I think 2009 or something like that. Around that time, like, look, man, and that's again, like, dog, he was married, you know what I mean, like, and I guess him and his wife, I seen somebody do a synopsis about it, and they were like, look, he was cheating on his wife because he needed his balls drained, you know what I'm saying, like. And it wasn't happening. So he was, you know what I'm saying? But look.
Whoa.
If you watch this documentary, right? He married, right? He starts seeing this other young chick. Oh!
Hey!
Michael Cole.
What it is, what it fucking do, bro. It's been too fucking long. Your boy is back.
Mike, do we need to bring the camera out? Thank you.
Michael Corleone in the building.
Hard-working man in the building.
Hey, man.
Fuck. Boy, that 15-hour day fucking sucks.
But this would be a good segue. Let me finish talking about the documentary, then we can go into
Yeah.
and do sports talk.
But before you get into it, did you know Steve McNair got murdered?
Actually, I saw something about the documentary, The Murder of Air McNair, and I was like, this nigga died?
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was dead.
You didn't
Much
know
less
that?
got murdered.
Okay,
So
I don't feel like when Micah doesn't know that, I don't feel so bad.
But go ahead.
Continue.
But okay, so check it out. So he has a wife. He has 3 kids, right? He starts cheating on his wife. He's seeing this young
who
girl.
behind the bar? Who behind the bar?
Hassan.
Hassan, can I get a lazy special, please?
And then he has another girlfriend on the side of that he starts seeing. You know what I mean? And like, so the main girlfriend, I guess, starts whatever. Her life starts being wrecked or whatever, and then she's like, supposedly she purchases a gun from this dope dealer dude that she been seeing. You know what I'm saying? And
Make the story interesting. Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see
yeah.
where she going with it.
so they have not really solved this murder yet.
So it's still like an ongoing, but they just documented
I don't know
it,
if it's
or-
an ongoing investigation. I don't know if they cut it dry, but because like when he was found, he was shot. He was on the couch. He was shot, and the girl he was with looked like she shot herself. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
But she
Murder
got the
suicide.
gun from this dope dealer. It looked like he probably came up in there,
Shot both of them.
shot
type
both
shit.
of them, and set it up. It was like, I'm out type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. We having a little bit of technical difficulties right now. Y'all bear with us. We're gonna reboot.